everyone. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your positive energy. I really appreciate all the really supportive comments, the really kind comments, and lots of confirmations that these readings resonate for you, and that makes me very, very happy. So thank you for taking the time to comment. Also for all the likes. Appreciate that very much, and the subscriptions. Thanks so much. I do really appreciate it. Just makes me feel like I'm helping. That's all. So let's get started. We're going to do the Sacred Union Daily Spiritual Sapience, our spiritual wisdom for the day. Just kind of give us a direction, maybe some clarity, maybe some support, maybe who knows what's going to come through. And then after I do this, I'll do a subsequent reading in another video, so you may want to check those out. I try and post them on the same day, so that a lot of times I've just noticed that they're connected. So it kind of, I guess a lot of readers do like an extended. I don't do those. That to me is not, but the subsequent reading does kind of give a more detailed story sometimes on these daily spiritual sapience readings. So, of course, I'm going to use the Rumi Oracle and the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus, and I will do a little reading out of each, just what jumps out. I have pre-shuffled. I saw the card that we saw yesterday. Let's see what messages come through. The right choice. I think yesterday's reading was about a choice point. The right choice. I'll leave that there. So let's see what, it's a 29 card, so that would be an 11, and I just opened right to it. On the path of love, there is not so much wrong and right in the moral sense, so much as what is wrong or right for you. The mind cannot help so much here. Only the heart can speak such truths. The mind may reject it, recoil, analyze, and find all the reasons why the simple truth, the right choice for the heart, cannot possibly work and only lead to pain. Let's see. This oracle comes with a message for you. In your heart, you know what holds meaning for you. You may or may not have a grand vision to go along with that meaning as yet, but deep within, you know what is without value and what holds value for you. You were born with those values intact in your heart, and whatever confusion has arisen for you along the way is just where the values of others have transfused into your own blood. It is time for a transfusion of holy light into that blood to be cleansed and purified, restored to its integrity, and filled with passion for what is rightfully yours, your unique passion and purpose. Okay, so this is standing in your own truth, knowing your own truth, what is right for you, and not feeling like you have to justify it because you have felt like you've had to justify it before. You feel like you have to make choices that are popular with your circle or your tribe or your family or your friends or your work. But now we are at a point in our journey where we do what is true for us, your authentic truth. So let's see what the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus has to say for us. And of course, one of the cards stayed on the table, so we'll read that after we pull the cards. This is the 9 of Stars. 9 of Swords. I'll read the quatrain. Actually, I'm going to pull all the cards and then I'll read the quatrain. Here we have the 9 of Pentacles. 2 9s. Again, I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. Yesterday's reading had 2 9s. So we're continuing. There is the 3rd card. That is a 5. 5 of Stars. 5 of Cups. So let's see the Nine of Spheres. Let's see what that has to say. And I'm just going to read briefly the quatrain. The Great One will be the captain of the world. No other will be more loved, proclaimed, or so feared. So this is somebody who is definitely stepping into their power in their 3D existence. So let's see the Nine of Stars. From the human herd, mine will be set aside, denied judgment and counsel. This is the astrological combination of the Mars and Gemini. The twins is not an easy one, pointing to warfare not only with a close friend, but within you. And that is the, you're fighting your, what you feel is the appropriateness with your truth and your authentic self-truth. Here the stars loom over you in a threatening manner rather than as behringers of light, so this card is often taken to signify the difficult choice ahead, one that may lead to sacrifice or loss. And I'm just going to tell you right now, it feels like you're going to make some choices and people are going to drop away from your life. So here we have the Five of Stars, which is the Five of Swords. The great ark is torn down to its foundation by the chief captive of the sought-for friend. It's virtually impossible to escape the negative aspects of this card since it means virtually the same thing, whether upright or reversed. It can be affected by the cards around it. This tells us we must sometimes accept the inevitable in order to transcend a difficult situation. So this is going to be where you stand in your authentic truth and make choices based upon what's right for you. And this is probably going to involve your twin with the 11 card there and the 2 9 cards and the Gemini aspect of the twins in the reading. So basically you're just going to have to stand proudly in your truth, even if it offends somebody, even if it means that there will be sacrifices that you have to make. People are going to fall away. When you stand in your authentic truth, when you quit trying to make everybody else happy, and you start to focus on what's right for you, people will start to fall away because you're no longer giving them the attention they seek, and you are no longer making them the focus of their happiness. So that's okay. Let's see what the mystery card here. Temperance. Of course, Temperance. So let's see, this is the 14 card, and I turned right to it again. So these messages are coming through. The day after her greeting, she will be entreated. The reckoning will be right and just. So whatever decision you make that is the right choice for you is right and just, and you do not have to justify it. This card is all about moderating your behavior, living your life temperately, balancing the past and future streams of activity, and learning to approach problems with due care and attention rather than rushing in and meeting every challenge aggressively. Imbalances in the body can create right conditions for illness and disease, so that living a balanced lifestyle is important. You need to live in harmony with yourself. It points to the wisdom of keeping things moving, allowing a good exchange of ideas and feelings in any situation, whether work, love, or love related. So keep moving, keep going for the right choice that's right for you. Keep growing in your authentic truth, and keep moving forward. We have 2 9s. And a 5, and the 14 card is also a 5, so 2 9s, 2 5s. If you are a twin and you are having a hard time embracing that, or Maybe in your circle you're trying to share that truth with people and people aren't getting it. Believe me, been there, done that. Doesn't matter. What is your truth is your truth. You do not have to justify it to them, and you don't even have to help them understand. I just keep all of that to myself. I'm going to take one more card. There it is. This is the Prince of Suns. This card came out yesterday. And this is someone, it's actually a king, the King of Suns, and he's on this pedestal. This leader will guide the everlasting people far from their native sky to foreign tongues and customs. So you are really being a pioneer. It might be that you're being a pioneer on this twin flame journey. As one would expect, a man of Machiavelli's skills, the Prince of Suns is a dazzling figure, a teacher, a visionary capable of inspiring everyone who encounters him. He often stands for the spiritual elder, one who guides and guards the seeker on their journey. He can be overly fierce and determined in his advocacy, and his leadership sometimes provokes unexpected reversals. Yet, his most powerful, he can represent the drive of ambitions and the intensity of achievement. So, this is your message to live your authentic truth. Make the choices that are right for you. People are going to fall away. That's going to maintain balance for you, because they will not be pulling your energy in a negative direction, so that you can really focus on the right choices for you. But also, and now 214 cards. It's amazing. I think this came out yesterday in yesterday's reading as well for the 17th of August. Today's the 18th. We had 3 9s and we had the 2 14s. It was amazing. But they were 2 14s were kings. And this time we have the kind of the fierce leader, and you want to balance that. So stand in your truth, but make sure that you're not being so overly aggressive trying to force your truth on other people. People are gonna drop away. That's okay, but that doesn't mean push them away. You can always keep your truth to yourself, unless you feel like you are guided to teach and share your journey. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.